Scorpio, my beloved Scorpios, welcome to my channel. Look at this ray of sunlight. It's midday in South Africa, scorching hot day. I just hope my laptop doesn't overheat here. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a love energy check-in for you. Present moment energy check-in and what's coming towards you, outcomes, messages of guidance from my spirit team to yours. Let's see. Scorpio, for the Scorpio collective, strong placements. Please and thank you, Spirit. Messages of love and guidance for the energy of love. For this reading, inviting in the divine light of God, only messages of love and guidance. Negative energy must leave my space now. This field is sovereign. All signals, entities, energies, frequencies are not permitted to enter, are not aligned with my source. All non-consensual access is now purged and sealed. Alright, Scorpio, let's see. Let's see what's going on for you. Only jumpers. The full energy card of Aries, new beginnings, completely new beginnings. It's a zero, it's a reset. Taking a leap of faith here, Scorpio, major arcana. It's the beginning of the Fool's journey when we leave everything behind that we have known to start a journey in faith and in trust with nothing on our backs but our belief in ourselves, our belief in the path ahead. This could be a new way of looking at love. This could be a completely new relationship. This could be you, just resetting your ideas of love or resetting and releasing, past experiences so that you can alchemize a new way of being, new forms of relationship. Healthy exchange. Let's see what else for you, Scorpio, but that's a beautiful way to start. King of Pentacles, card of Taurus, and that is your opposite sign, Scorpio. It's about groundedness. It's about stability. Maybe you're working here on your own groundedness and on your own sense of stability. It's king energy, so it's evolved energy. You can see that he's aged, he has wisdom, he has lived experience, and he is chilling out now and enjoying his material wealth, enjoying his pentacles. This is about the evolution into a place of financial freedom, of material freedom, of comfort, of knowing that you are secure, that you are stable in your space. Taurus is very much about stability. It's about security. It's about the home environment as well, making your home environment beautiful, feeling at peace in your own space and in your own environment here, Scorpio. So this could be you focusing on the energy of love for yourself, love for your surroundings, love for your home, working on that stability, working on that grounding. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, so now we've got Aries and Taurus on the table. There's also a sense of contentment here. Wow, another card of Taurus. The Hierophant, major arcana. This is about releasing norms, releasing cultural barriers, cultural conditioning, any form of conditioning, because the Hierophant in the traditional sense is about rules, regulations, governance, compliance, how things are meant to be, how things are supposed to be, what is appropriate, what is not appropriate, the mental models and templates that we were conditioned into growing up through our family environment, through schooling, all of those models that you have been living through or working with, Scorpio, it feels like that is being undone. And it's beautiful with this full energy, because the full energy literally is about a reset. It's about undoing everything that we are used to, that we know how to be, and not giving anything about what other people's opinions of us are. It's about freedom from that imprisonment of other people's opinions, other people's values, imposed values, beliefs, and templates on you, Scorpio, is what you are releasing right now. It's about staying open, trusting in the cosmos, trusting in your inner guidance, your intuition. You could be praying here as well. You could be asking for guidance. It's peace in the knowing, in the alignment with Source, and moving with your own sense of sovereignty and agency, not moving according to what everyone else around you expects. And there is a freedom in that. It's a 5 energy, so something here is changing in your space, Scorpio, and I feel like it's an evolution from everything that you have learned and processed and are ready to release. Taurus again. So you could very well be dealing with Taurus energy here, but it is your opposite sign as well. So it could be looking at things from a completely different perspective, taking a 180 view on things and embracing new ideas, embracing new concepts, and not being afraid to do that. Illusion, releasing illusion. The 7 of Cups is about confusion. Energy of Neptune, it's about not being sure about, the decisions that you need to make. It's like a game of snakes and ladders. You know that if you make a move, you could end up ascending, you could end up on a ladder, or you can get bitten. But it's about trusting your emotion here in Scorpio. You are a water sign. If you look at that flow, that steady stream flow of water here, it's about trusting that flow and trusting your intuition in situations, and choosing according to your alignment, choosing, what feels right for you, and not what is imposed on you, and not the illusion of what good looks like, not the illusion of what the right thing is to do, because that's often an illusion. When we start moving into full energy and reset energy, and we are releasing old concepts, we start realizing how much of our existence and our way of being in the world has been guided by what everyone else thinks and what everyone else has told us is right and is wrong. And it's about finding your own sense of that right now, Scorpio, and trusting in that. Not being afraid to make decisions, based on what the world expects from you. 2 of Cups, and that's when we bring in a frequency, a valence, a vibration that matches our true energy. That's when we bring in a connection and a relationship that feels balanced, that feels like it is energetic, that feels like it is meant to be, where there's reciprocation, where there is an unconditional love, and a love of the other person, and a love of yourself that is not based in judgment. It's not based in a model of what your partner should look like. It could be someone that's completely out of the norm of what you normally would choose, Scorpio. Do you agree, Magic? It's so hot. I don't think my cat knows what to do with himself. Come. Magic. It is the ultimate form of relationship, the Two of Cups. This is the kind of connection that you do want to have. And it might be with someone. There could be someone coming towards you, Scorpio, that is out of the norm of what you've always been used to. And you are embracing that. I feel like you are embracing that energy. And, at the bottom of this deck is your card, Scorpio. It's aligning with your higher self. It's a freedom in alignment with your higher self, a releasing judgment. What else for Scorpio, please and thank you, jumpers only. Oops. The Tower, that's your card, Scorpio. It is the foundation coming down, unstable foundation coming down, the illusions being broken down, the breakdown of illusion, destruction, so that new creation can happen. It is your energy, it is your card. Pluto energy, which is about restoration, transformation, deep sense of transformation. And from that, the butterfly emerges. From that, the new emerges. But you do recognize that old traditions, old norms, anything that's not built on a solid foundation has to come crumbling down. It has to come down for the new to make space for new. And you are not tolerating, or you are not, accommodating any energy in your space anymore, Scorpio, that feels ungrounded, that feels unstable, that takes more from you than it gives, where there's no balance, situationships that, don't have any sense of commitment, where there is a lack of availability on either side. All of those kinds of relationships, I feel like you're ready for something grounded right now, because that's the space that you are in. And Scorpio, you are extremely loyal when you are in love, and when you are, committed to someone. You are very loyal. And so that's the energy that you are also looking for. So anything that does not fit that energy, anything that does not fit this energy and resonate with you, is going to be removed from your space. And being a major arcana, it means that Spirit and Source is working with this on your behalf. So it's not even a conscious thing that we have to do. It's working on a 5D level. The major arcana are 5D cards. So it's working on an energetic level. It's working on a source level, on a spirit level. And that's the support that you are getting from the universe to say, keeping out anything that doesn't align with your energy any longer. Excuse me. Clarity at the bottom of the deck. Mental clarity. And it's come from a lot of lessons, a lot of lived experience, a lot of relationships where you have, unpacked and decoded, the meaning behind the relationships, the lessons, listening to yourself, listening to Source, praying about this, and receiving your answers. New beginning, Ace of Swords, mental clarity. It looks like it's hopefully going to rain. Okay, what else? What's coming towards Scorpio Spirit? Outcomes for Scorpio. Outcome for the sign of Scorpio. For the sign of Scorpio. Outcomes here. I love that Ray of sun that's coming through. Okay, what else for Scorpio? Please and thank you. Heartbreak. I think you are. It's not a imminent heartbreak though, Scorpio. I don't feel like it's an imminent heartbreak. I feel like you have been through a lot of heartbreak in relationship and in your life. And this doesn't only have to be romantic relationship. It could be friendships, it could be family. But you have an experience of this and you know what it is now. It's like you have an algorithm, an energetic algorithm where the universe is bringing towards you nothing that, matches any energy that can cause further unnecessary heartbreak, because we can't avoid heartbreak. But it's integrating the lessons from past heartbreak and from those experiences and choosing a different way forward, choosing different relationships, choosing different connections, having different emotional, physical, mental boundaries when you enter into relationship now, Scorpio. Capricorn energy. So again, it's about groundedness. It's about focusing on your own goals. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. I doubt it, but possibly you could have strong Capricorn placements. But this is about focusing on your goals, on your plans, on what you want to achieve in 2026. And if a relationship comes in, well, then that would be a bonus. But this is about your sovereignty. This feels like your time, Scorpio. Like a deep sense of self-love. And you are a sign that does tend to be very critical of self and self-flagellating. So this is beautiful energy, and I love seeing this for you because it tells me that you're recognizing your own self-worth, and you're recognizing that it is about you before it is about anyone else. It is about your sense of safety, material safety, emotional safety. It's about feeling comfortable with that. And look, both of these energies, feeling in comfort in their own space and very grounded and focused on your goals here. What else for Scorpio, please and thank you. Yep, learning. You could be learning something new. A lot of Pentacle energy here. You could be starting a new career or wanting to develop yourself or grow something here, grow your knowledge. So starting from scratch with something, you could be starting your own business, and maybe that's why, this energy of wanting to focus on your goals and what you are busy with, holding your time and attention for growing yourself here, Scorpio. This could be new friendships coming in as well, meeting new people. I'm happy to see that the cards are about newness and growth here. Yeah, no more deception or distraction. I think you realize that distraction and avoidance doesn't work. And this is a card of self-deception, about running away from our own truth. And you're overcoming that. And I think you have a spider sense now, spidey senses about deception, so that you're able to move away from this energy quickly and not get involved with other energies that, because this is what creates our Tower moments. Yeah, going within, Scorpio, Virgo energy, the Hermit, insights from within, and isolating a little bit in a positive way, so that you are not distracted by anything that is frivolous around you. Staying grounded in your own energy, trusting your wisdom, trusting your inner wisdom, because the soul knows. The soul has all the wisdom it needs to be able to move and make decisions and choices that are aligned with our path. Scorpio. And you are on a very deep spiritual word, okay. I nearly got bitten there. On a spiritual journey or pilgrimage, it feels like you're stepping onto a path here, trusting your own insight. Major arcana, so happening on an energetic level. Anything else for Scorpio? Please and thank you. Queen of Swords, card of Libra, boundaries. Clear communication, clear boundaries, not allowing any of the bullshit to enter your field, coming out of the fog. You might have been feeling, a fog in the recent past, a mental fog around relationship, around connection. And it's cutting through that with clarity and with a new sense of worthiness and being and knowing what you deserve and what needs to just pass you by. And it's no longer an emotional thing, Scorpio, because with Scorpio energy, we can get stuck in the emotion of this, but it feels like you're stepping into mental clarity here in your head space and heart space around what you are allowing into your space. Six of Cups energy. So you could be reconciling with, someone. You could be missing someone right now, Scorpio, but this is about deep soul connections that have a history, that have a past. It is your energy. But this is the kind of connection that's coming in towards you. It feels innocent. It feels like balance. You're looking for kindness and compassion. That's the energy that you're looking for, not surface level success, but deep kindness, humanity, and compassion in your connections right now. And maybe this is even with family. King of Cups, and that is your energy. And that is the emotional stability I was talking about. It's, even if you are triggered by intense or turbulent emotion, you are able to contain that. You're able to, in a healthy way, rationalize that. Not through avoidance or through spiritual bypassing, but a healthy way of, calming the emotions down, sitting with them and presenting yourself in a calm way without making hasty emotional decisions. It's a very emotionally mature energy, and it's king energy, which means it's evolved. It's someone who has lived through a lot of experience and knows how to balance, knows how to manage their emotional landscape, and controls their emotional landscape so that nothing can come in to disrupt that or affect that in any way. Very similar energy, king and queen energy, so balancing the masculine and the feminine here. Still being open, which is really important. Keeping the heart space open, but not just allowing any energy to come through. And again, it's literally like an energetic algorithm. The universe will then send to us what matches this energy. Okay, Scorpio, let's see. One more card. They are saying one more card for Scorpio. Staying open and staying curious. Again, open heart. Like Maya Angelou used to say, one of my favorite quotes is, have the courage to love one more time and always one more time. It's like you are releasing the fear of love again, Scorpio. Staying open, staying curious, staying observant, willing to learn, willing to start anew, willing to look at different perspectives, different kinds of relationships as well, not boxing yourself into one particular type, not doing what others expect you to do, but it is still an innocent energy. It's still the beginning stages because we have page energy here. But I do feel like there's something you are learning here. There's something you are studying or enhancing your knowledge on your Scorpio. This is amazing energy for you. And it is going to bring in the healthy kind of love that you are looking for. Stable, grounded, connected, and loyal to match your energy. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that resonated. If it didn't, don't make it fit. I am doing personal readings if you'd like a deep dive into a personal situation. Otherwise, I'm sending you so much love. Have a beautiful February love month, Valentine's month, and I'll see you again next time.